We're trying to save time and money, so I was wondering what would you suggest would be the best way to...
And low maintenance, we want low maintenance.
Well, if you're looking at low maintenance, the best way to go is a composite product.
Composite decking has been around for a while, but these days, they've amped up the wow factor. It's going to cost you 30 to 50% more than standard wood, but the maintenance is a lot less and the warranty is big. We're talking 25 to 30 years. Plus, the installation is a big time saver. This decking comes with a hidden fastener system. This will make your installation go a lot quicker, and let me show you why. This is the hidden fastener. You put it into the groove, screw it down into the joist, come back with your next piece, and put it right in place. You're good. As opposed to pre-drilling every single hole and then screwing down. I think this is going to be a great choice for Jessica and Rob. Jessica and Rob also want to save time on their railings. My suggestion, an easy-to-install railing kit.
Real easy to install. Goes right over the 4x4s, and this gets attached between the sleeves. It's great, okay?
That sounds good.
Now that Jessica and Rob have the big stuff out of the way, they're going to need all the basics. And by buying it all in one place, this is where they're going to strike a deal.
Guys, to frame your deck, you're probably going to want to use 2x8 pressure treated. Here are your fasteners, guys, your lags, your carriage bolts, the nuts and washers.
Great.
And here's your joist hangers. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Great.
Now Jessica and Rob have everything they need for deck success, and the one-stop shopping paid off. They spent a total of $7,764 on all the materials, not $12,000. That's a 35% savings. Next up on 10 grand, to keep their deck on track, Jessica and Rob have a few tricks up their sleeves.
Rob, look, it's taller than me.
But a little miscalculation threatens their forward progress.
It's kind of high. I'm just not sure of this height.
And their cash savings.
That means you have to cut everything.
We got to cut all these balusters, so...
Jessica and Rob need a new deck by the end of the summer, but their kitchen renovation left them with little money. So I've been showing them how to get their deck done quick and under budget.
And we're on a very big time crunch, so I really felt we weren't going to finish it. We'd have to delay.
I gave them a kickstart with their footers and excavation. And now, after a day of smart shopping and 1 day of framing, they've got over $9,000 in savings. Phase 2 of deck building, installing the decking boards. The $5,600 labor cost was the biggest part of their bid, and they're going to try to knock it out in 1 day. To save time, Rob and Jessica transfer all their material back to the job site before they start.
We really have to get a lot of the decking done, but I know it's a really big deck, so it's very intimidating.
To save even more time, the Ferriablos went with a simple deck pattern that can be accomplished just by buying different length boards.
The 16-foot board, we're going to start on this end, and then we put the 12 on that end, and then we're going to reverse it. We're going to do like a stagger.
Rob knows how he's going to start, but he's got a few posts standing in his way. So he breaks out the speed square and jigsaw and notches out a space for the posts.
This is the most important board, because everything else goes off of this board.
To get it started, Rob and Jessica pre-drill and screw in the first row. Then they switch to the hidden fasteners.
We're having a problem pushing them in here because this board doesn't move. So it's kind of hard to get this to get into the little groove.
The great thing about these fasteners is they're virtually foolproof. If they're not going in right, something's wrong. The board is crowned, the framing underneath is uneven. You know what, Rob? Try it on the other side.
What we're going to do is take them out of here and put them in the board that's loose. And then we have play with the board. I can lean it in and get that in there.
Rob's quick fix proves successful, and the rest of the boards start going in quickly. Each board gets tapped for a tight fit.
Good, Jessica. Come on, hard.
I am.
Harder.
And every fastener gets screwed to a joist.
I brought your dad and everybody to come help.
With all the extra help, it looks like Jessica and Rob might meet their one-day goal. Until they hit a bump in the road.
It's coming up on an angle. And it looks like we're going to have this problem on the next board, too.
First, the fasteners aren't going in, and now this. Here's the problem. The joist and the support beams are not flush. What he's going to have to do is come back with a planer and shave down all these support beams and make them nice and flush with that joist.
Much better.
With one last push, Jessica and Rob's decking is all but finished, and they saved their biggest chunk of change yet.
We saved $5,600 today by doing the decking ourselves, and we're really excited to have that savings.
Jessica and Rob are close to the finish line. Last phase, installing the railings. Their contractor wanted $1,200 to build it from scratch. They're going to use that railing kit to save time and all those labor costs. Rob's got to work, but Jessica won't let that stop their forward progress.
Thankfully, I have my father-in-law. We're going to do it together, mostly him, sometimes me.
Even though it's a kit, every individual piece needs to be cut to fit Jessica's deck dimensions. They decide to use the height of the railing as a base measurement to cut the posts.
48 inches?
Okay, that's
Okay,
perfect.
and we'll cut these.
Listen, just because these kits come at a certain height doesn't mean they have to stay that way. It's okay to cut the balusters down. Set it up, try it out, and see what works best for you. According to code, it has to be at least 36 inches high. Jessica and Bob cut the railings to size and then install the balusters.
It's kind of high.
I love it.
Jessica may love it,
I'm here to help now.
but when Rob gets home, he disagrees.
I'm just not sure of this height, you know. I put my arm on here, it's a little high. Maybe down like just below it, the top of it, just below this.
That means you have to cut everything?
We got to cut all these balusters, so
Yeah,
Look.
I like this.
Because people, you know, like to lean like this.
Hey guys, wait a second. Let me get a view of the top of this post. Ha ha! You see what they did? They cut the 4x4 post down too much. And now they're screwing into air. All right, what they need to do is cut that existing post down. All right? I want them to rabbet it out like that. Come back with another post, rabbet that out, and then screw in through this rabbet. That'll give them a nice strong post, and the rail won't fail. With all of their measurements set, the railing comes together quickly. And as the day winds to a close, the Ferriablos have another $1,200 to add to their total.
All right,
Yay!
it's all done.
It's so pretty. I am not a slacker. I used 2 different types of saws today.
You did a lot more than I thought you would.
Coming up next, Jessica and Rob's long year of home renovations is over, and they can finally start enjoying all their hard work. Look at the size of this place. But one last piece of business. Did they come in on time and under budget? I get my first look when we return. When their first renovation left them with little cash, Jessica Yablo and Rob Ferry called me in to help turn their old worn-out patio into a deck for entertaining. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Right.
I got them started by helping them save $3,150 by excavating and pouring the foundation for the new deck. Great job, guys. Then they took over, and now the Ferriablos deck is a reality. Whoa! This is unbelievable. Look at the size of this place. How many square feet you got here?
It's 24 by 20, so.
480 square feet.
Yep.
I love it, man. I love it. The Ferriablos started off by shopping smart and kept $4,236 in their pocket. And when it was time to get to work, even Jessica got her hands dirty. By helping Rob frame out the deck, they saved $1,900. How was that whole process?
The underneath, the framing was a little rough, but you know, we got through it, and the decking was much easier, I thought.
Then the biggest savings of all, installing the decking saved them a whopping $5,600 in labor costs in one day. I don't even think people know about the concealed fasteners, and it gives it such a clean, nice look. Last but not least, the railing. It was a kit, but it was still a lot of work. And with the help of Rob's father, they got it done in no time and saved $1,200. This was a kit. Was it difficult to put together?
Once we got it figured out, we started moving on it.
How long did it take?
5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how quickly you guys worked. I've still got my shorts on, so that means the Ferriablos met their goal of completing the deck in time for summer entertaining and saved a grand total of $16,086. For that, I applaud you. It was fantastic. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next
Thanks.
season.
I hope not.